More than 300,000 gathered to witness Pope Francis celebrate Sunday Mass in what's likely his biggest event in Mexico. The Holy Father circled over Aztec ruins before landing in Ecatepec, 20 miles outside Mexico City. On his way to Mass, an estimated 2 million people greeted Pope Francis with yellow and white balloons, the colors of the Vatican flag. The Pope specifically chose to visit this poor suburb, notorious for deadly violence, drug trafficking, and kidnappings. Many of those
Right before Pope Francis started Holy Mass this evening, he walked over to the border and prayed with hundreds of immigrants now living in the United States. The Holy Mass itself was simulcasted in El Paso's Sun Bowl Stadium, where the Pope made several gestures to the issue of immigration.
Pope Francis in an open letter to America's Catholic bishops saying, quote, "I exhort all the faithful of the Catholic Church not to give in to narratives that discriminate against and cause unnecessary suffering to our migrant and refugee brothers and sisters."
Border Czar Tom Homan responding.
He's got a wall around the Vatican, does he not? So he's got a wall around to protect his people and himself, but we can't have a wall around the United States.
Madness, sheer madness. To close the border and leave them there, that is madness. The migrant has to be received.
Border Czar Tom Homan responded to say, quote, "I wish he'd stick to the Catholic Church and fix that and leave border enforcement to us."
Forward and looking back, there will be a Mass this evening marking the end of 9 days of official mourning for Pope Francis. And then looking forward, the cardinal electors prepare for Wednesday's conclave.
To see Cardinal Monberti, a French cardinal, come out and say to us, "I announce to you, can you tell great news, good news, habemus papam."
Annuncio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus papam. Eminentissimum, ac reverendissimum Dominum. Dominum Robertum Franciscum, Sancte Romane Ecclesiae, Cardinalem Prevost. Qui sibi nomen imposuit Leonem XIV.
But of course you're right. For a long time the idea was you can never have an American pope because you can't have a superpower pope. But you know, the world has changed in the 21st century. America is no longer the world's lone superpower, and these cardinals don't really care about nationality anyway.
These policies, which we see as going against some of the basic tenets of our faith, frankly. The fundamental rights of every human person that need to be respected, no matter their origin, no matter their situation. In the church and without are looking to see what shape this administration takes and what positions.
Someone who says I'm against abortion but says I'm in favor of the death penalty is not really pro-life.
The Pope made the comments after he was asked about a Chicago Cardinal awarding Illinois Senator Dick Durbin a Lifetime Achievement Award, even though Durbin is a defender of abortion rights, something the church opposes. In defending the award, Pope Leo urged Catholics not to judge political figures on a single issue. In making his point, he then took aim at U.S. immigration policy.
Someone who says that I'm against abortion, but I'm in agreement with the inhuman treatment of immigrants who are in the United States, I don't know if that's pro-life.
The Pope not mentioning President Trump or the administration by name. Pope Leo also addressing Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's speech this week to U.S. military commanders. The Pope saying this way of speaking is worrying because it shows each time an increase in tensions. This vocabulary even shifting from Minister of Defense to Minister of War. Let's hope it is only a way of speaking.
Tonight, the White House pushing back on Pope Leo's comments.
You've been very open about your Catholic faith. How do you respond to that?
I would reject there is inhumane treatment of illegal immigrants in the United States under this administration. There was, however, significant inhumane treatment of illegal immigrants in the previous administration as they were being trafficked and raped and beaten, and in many cases killed, over our United States southern border.
The spiritual rights of people who have been detained should also be considered, and I would certainly invite the authorities to allow pastoral workers to attend to the needs of those people. Many times they've been separated from their families for a good amount of time. No one knows what's happening, but their own spiritual needs should be attended to. Venezuela.
Regarding Venezuela, together with the local bishops' conference and with the nuncio, we are searching ways to calm down the situation.